Hello and welcome back to Drawn to Me. I'm kind of on here for a talk about sympathy at this time, because it's been a lot of loss for people, not just now but before. The people who went to war, joined the army, and their loved ones, didn't get a chance to return. So I'm saddened by it, but even though I'm an expressionable person, I like to express myself. I don't always express myself about these types of things, because during these times, and then especially little kids, when they're so little, it's kind of hard for them to just, repeat it back and back, and depending on the kid, it's kind of difficult for them to deal with things like this. And to learn how to be sympathetic has to be taught to some people. But I'm not on here to teach you. I just want you to hear. And if it helps you and you like it, what you hear, then I just want you to, receive this message. Because, I don't like to be sad, I don't. It's just a part of something that happens in this world. So you want the kids to embrace, want everybody to just kind of embrace and, be kind to these people. I try to teach people to do this throughout the whole year. I haven't always been on a kind note to everybody and receiving them like that, because sometimes we think people are in the way. Let's just quote that. And so we get mad at people and be like, oh, but look, we have a span of time to be on this earth. So I think we should stop just saying, hey, people are in our way. Let's just enjoy them while they're here, know everybody's span. Okay, so basically, I would like to just kind of go on here and talk a little bit about what sympathy means, because during these hard times and the bereavement, of what people are dealing with, there's bereavement, So it's difficult. It's not always easy for people to deal with. It's not. And I just wanted to get on here and talk about it, okay? So if you could just hold on. I went on here and I searched up the word for the word sympathy, A lot of people don't know how to express themselves. It doesn't mean that they don't have sympathy for you. And sometimes people want to find these things out. And I was like, for a moment, I said, it's not fair. It seems like when I go through sad times and when I lose my people, people are not being as sympathetic, but they probably think I wasn't sympathetic. But let me tell you something. When people are sympathetic, they're there for you. That's one way to let you know. They're trying to reach out to you. They're trying to be there for you. I'm not saying in all cases it can be possible that, that they just might not show up. You got all types of people trying to come and support you and be there for you and help you during the time of sorrow in these times, but this is not the time to say, oh, I just want to see how they would act because they didn't do this when I lost somebody. It's just it's just too much. If we could all just give people that respect, because this is a respectful thing that they need to have, So okay, so sympathy is to have feelings of pity and sorrow for someone else's misfortune. Basically, when you lose somebody you love, them. If you lose a job, if anything, it's you want to have sympathy for somebody. understanding between people, a common feeling. That's all basically sympathy is. Number one is the feelings of pity and sorrow for someone else's misfortune. And then number two is the understanding between people, and then common feeling. So when you have that understanding that these people are sad during these times, you can have the option to say that you're sympathetic for them, and you have that common feeling. You know how they feel. You know what it'd be like if you did not go through it, because some people don't go through certain things. They say, hey, I don't know how it feels, but I know how it would feel if it was them, so they're going to say that. They're going to think it if they don't say it. But my thing is that it's not a time to be angry and frustrated about somebody. They're frustrated because it's happening, on them. And so this has become a very hard topic for people, and I just want people to know who's bereaving or who's in sorrow right now. It's hard for people to deal with these kind of talks because they actually feel you, and it's like no words can say to bring what you really need, but we just try, and that's all that people can do. You got children; they usually on the part don't have to say anything. It's the parents' part to say something. But if a little kid can say something good. But of course, the adults don't expect the little kids to say anything because they're just kids. So usually on the part of the adults, they say what they can, do what they can do, and just by support, be there. It's not to just go and look. No, that's support. When someone is there, like I just talking about it the other day. I said when somebody is in a room with me and in a house with me, and they're just in another room, that to me is just saying that, hey, I mean, you're trying to be there for me. I'm trying to be there for you. That's all. When you come and you check up on people, basically, that's a sign of sympathy and of that person trying to be there, whatever type of way they're trying to do it the best way they know how. Okay, so we can just accept that. And there are all types of different sympathy messages, and some people don't know where to begin to say, so they won't say the wrong thing. Let's just put that there too. People don't want to say the wrong thing and offend you, and it's just, you just have to try to find the right words that you can. But if you don't know how, let them know, hey, I'm sorry, I don't know how to really say this, but this is what I want to give you. I want to give you this card or this gift or something like that, because believe me, don't think that just because people are smiling around these hard times that it's not difficult for them. Okay. It's still difficult, but they still have to, cope or try to just be. I'll put it like that. Okay. So, being sympathetic, it's a really good thing. You can go online, you can find different types of quotes, and you probably want to pick the right one. And if you don't know how to pick it, you want to get somebody that can help you try to get you the right words, because sometimes the wrong words come out and it's awkward, very, very awkward. And
moving and packing. Don't settle for incomplete. Floating.
So I really just don't want you all to worry about it so much, get upset and everybody get frustrated and everything. This is a time to come together with people doing sympathy and sorrow, for somebody's loss, something that they wanted, something that they needed, something that they loved, So basically, I just want you to take that and, just live, because that's what we have right now. You do what you can, because you're not always going to be pleasant to other people. Maybe you're not, I don't know. But my point is to just be there. Just be there. If it's not just a phone call, be there. A card, send it. Do what, let them know that you care. If you can't do it, make sure you get somebody else to do it. Because I've had people, they do the cards for you, they send it out for you, they put your name on for you. You could do that also. All right. My phone is down to 4%, and I hate to say it, I would have been talking on here a little bit longer, but I don't want the phone to cut off. At this time, I cannot go straight to the charger, so I'm just gonna cut it. And if I have to come back and talk on here again, I definitely will, because I'm very sympathetic toward people when they're going through, sorrow and different things like that. So, hope that you are too. Hope that you receive this message. Thanks for listening.